Um, Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, as per your time zone. I know many of them joined from the various regions. Welcome to the Bella Vista and Sydney Salesforce Developer Group. It's a joint event. Thank you for registering and joining the today session. We have Phaneendra, CTO and Salesforce and AWS Certified Enterprise Architect with us, sharing about the Salesforce OMS, that is order management, product overview, and data modeling and integration capabilities. Little bit about myself. I am Shaktivel Madesh, and I'm a senior Salesforce developer working with Tech for Services and also a Salesforce MEP and community group leader for the Bella Vista, Western Sydney, Australia. I am actively available the social channels, so you can reach out to me any of these social channels. So today event sponsors for the SAS crew. It's a learning portal for the certification preparation to crack your admin developer certificate. And Tech for Services is a Sydney-based Salesforce and cloud technology consulting company and staffing solution. So today agenda of the topic, Phaneendra will be covering about the Salesforce OMS with P2P and P2C Commerce Cloud, the overall the product overview and data modeling and integration capabilities. And finally, we are planning to give away a few Salesforce certification vouchers to the random participants and also a gift voucher from the SAS crew. Please fill your information to the following link. I will pass it to the chat window. The link is bit.ly/pv voucher 25. And finally, we are giving a summary and resources. So the group overview, we actively organizing the events regularly and also posting the group activities in these channels. Please feel free to follow and join the group and get the up-to-date informations, either as a event information or any technical informations. Um, I have few news and updates announcement. The first thing is first, the Salesforce World Tour Sydney on 7th of April 2022. It's the next Thursday. It's an in-person event as well as the virtual event. Join either as a in-person or virtual for the biggest and best gathering of you as a trailblazers in over 3 years. I am available in that event. If anyone coming in the event, please let me know. We will meet that place. The next one, the level of your technical skills at Trailblazer DX22 on April 27 and 28 in San Francisco. This also happening in person as well as the virtual. For the first time, Salesforce organizing in-person and virtual events for all the developer forum from the Salesforce, MuleSoft, and Slack, Tableau, uniting this event all together of the year for these trailblazers in the Salesforce ecosystem. Register here and level of your technical skills. From the Trailgate point of view, as you already aware, Trailgate is a fun way to the learning platform to upskilling for the Salesforce skill. The Trailgate team keep on adding the challenges under the Trailblazer guest sections. In this month, I think today is a due for all these three. If you are completed these any of the Trailgate guest, you will get the special community badges along with some prizes, some Salesforce goodies or Salesforce certification vouchers. So one among that is be a trailblazer get. So if you complete this trial mix by today, you earn a special community badge and also enter for a chance to win some prize pack. The next one, launch a Trailblazer Learning Challenge quest. Inspire your business to get excited about becoming a Trailblazer to the Salesforce ecosystem. Complete this trial mix. Again, this also due by today. If you completed today, you will get the special community badge, and you have your chances to win some Trailblazer goodies also. The next one, the Spring 22 release trial mix. So complete the Learn More Spring 22. If you are the admin or developer, complete both of the trial mix by today, and you will get the special community badges along with If you are lucky, you will get $200 certification vouchers. About the upcoming meetings, yes, always we are welcoming for the speakers. If you are interested to share your technical knowledge to the community, please fill the form or reach out to me. We will plan for the upcoming month for your sessions. And also share your love to the social channels with the following hashtags. Also use the chat window for the Q&A and we will discuss. Without wasting further more times, I'm hand over to Phaneendra. Over to you, Phaneendra. Please share your screen and intro about yourself and go ahead your session.
Hi everyone. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Quite pleasant weather in Singapore. It's been raining here. I hope in Australia not sure. Sakti. Right.
Here also Australia also last 30 plus days keep on raining. Yeah.
I mean, in Singapore, as you're aware of it, it's been quite. Now it's rain. In next 1 hour, it'll be hard. I think few folks already joined from Singapore as well. Anyways, thank you for the opportunity, Sakti. It's an amazing achievement from the past couple of years, and congratulations on your renewal of MVP. Because I was doesn't know personally, but I haven't met you. But I was looking all your achievements from the past couple of years. It was amazing, and I'm one of the person who learned something from you as well. Personally, thank you for that. Really happy to be part of this group. And without any delay, I'll share my screen and then I can start. Yep. I'll stop my video as well. I'll share my screen. Thunderstorms. I'm sitting in my 24th floor. That's okay. Okay. Welcome everyone. Welcome to Bella Vista's, Sydney Salesforce Developer Group and admin groups who are part of this engagement. And today our topic is Salesforce Order Management with cross-cloud integrations. It's a perfect post-purchase journey. And myself, Phaneendra, I'm a part of Epistoke Singapore. It's a global company, locations in different locations across the globe. We are Salesforce Platinum Consulting Partners. And coming to myself, I'm a Salesforce Singapore Marketers Group Leader, along with Janishwar, and I'm a Singapore Slack Community Leader as well. And I have my own personal blog. If you can look into it, I covered most of the different ecosystem of Salesforce and AWS and a couple of other information that I'll share with Global. Along with, I'm a certified Salesforce Enterprise as well as AWS Architect with more than 35 Salesforce certifications and Velocity and MuleSoft certification as well. So that's a brief about my background. And let's go to an agenda. Today, I would like to cover about order management product overview and Salesforce OMS capabilities, Salesforce OMS data model, and integrations of Salesforce Order Management with B2B2C Commerce Cloud. So for every session, for every agenda here, for every topic, I'm going to present a use case. I'm going to give a live demos, okay? Because I personally done all these integrations and I personally implemented this OMS with B2C Commerce Cloud integration with Marketing Cloud, B2C Commerce integration with Order Management System, B2C Commerce integration with the Service Cloud. I have few demos as well today that can give a lot of flexibility that all the people to learn something and then take over this and then try yourself as well, okay? And after that, I would like to talk about integrations of Salesforce Order Management with Web OMS, because few people want to see where we don't have any budget funny, we don't have any B2B portal, we don't have any budget for Experience Cloud. And those people, and some of the people already a platform of Web OMS, right? They build using Drupal, Sitecore, or maybe AEM, right? They build their own OMS platform using different platforms. But the realest question is, they would like to integrate with Salesforce, right? And how easy that we can use Connect REST API to connect all the Salesforce OMS related APIs with Web OMS. I can explain to you how easy it is and how easy that we can use Connect REST API. And I can talk about what is the difference between Connect REST API versus the normal REST and SOAP APIs, okay? And we have the forward-looking statement from Salesforce. And let's start with a little bit back, okay? We can a little bit go back, okay? So what currently are customer expectations, right? So when we got any project, because we're all a consulting practice and there are some of the product companies and there are some of the companies who works with order management capabilities, right? How our customer experience is currently connected with multiple touch points. Of course, from awareness and shopping to curbside pickup and support. So everywhere, as I see, I'm a person who go to the malls and then I look into all the different uh, items which is related to my shopping experience, my social experience, and purchasement of what I'm going to purchase, right? So ultimately, once I purchase something, ideally what I expect something from platform is, okay, I need an order confirmation, and I expect an order confirmation with some invoice and some still few people, few companies, or few shoppers still expect a normal paper where they can give you the receipt because that is what the POS terminal, right? But now we were in a digital world, and most of the consumers started using their curbside since the start of the COVID, and nobody's going out. And there are a lot of channels where they're communicating proactively, and they're expecting something to order and get to know the relevant real-time updates, some sort of push notifications. And after that, they do have some sort of experience with chart as well. Let's suppose if the order is delivered in a different way, or order delayed, there are order updates. They want to know the order information. They want to return some items, or they want to cancel the order, right? So these are all some of the items where a customer can expect a chart, a kind of an option, a customer experience option, to talk directly to the respective agent of the company and get it solved in a fraction of minutes, right? So in a current world, all the leading teams drive loyalty through the final mile. It's something like we are connecting every step into the post-purchase experience. So what we do is, there are different portals. There are Amazon, there are eBay, there are different e-commerce. Wherever you go, there are personalized e-commerce engines available where, as I said, the customer expecting a real-time order status and delivery date. And after that, the sustainable fulfillment on your team. So there are different teams who works with you for fulfilling your order. There are shoppers, there are different courier companies, the FedEx, and different people who works with you or deliver or fulfillment your order. And on top of which, there is a connected support where you can connect your entire customer experience with the real-time service agent experience. So all these things that we are covering in a post-purchase experience, right? So where are we currently? I mean, of course, we are using legacy order management. Some of the still some companies are on a part of legacy order management, built for back office, disconnected from data brittles or inflexible things, right? So we were really upset of legacy order management. Of course, we will go purchase something and then we're really not sure when the order will come. There are no some sort of updates as well. And still there are some companies where when I order something from India, and obviously I'll not getting any real-time updates. I don't know when the shipment comes, right? Whenever the shipment comes, and I'll see and then look into it, and I'm not sure what's happening in between. Your item is going to be breakable, and your some of the out of the stock items where they'll not get a real-time notifications, and you really don't know how soon your item can get it, right? So by all these things currently, there are some customers who share their experiences, and a company provides how important the product and the services that what we are going to provide. So that's what today's customer expectation, right? Even I feel the same way, where I want a perfect experience from the company that what I'm going to purchase. And that's what important for every company as well, because every customer is important for every company. Now, looking at all those things, looking at all the legacy order management platforms, looking at the pain points of order statuses or order fulfillment, or the shopper's experience, as well as the customer experience at what the company is giving it to all, Salesforce introduced a product called a Salesforce Order Management System. It is a different product altogether in Salesforce. There are products called Salesforce B2B Commerce, Salesforce B2C Commerce, and Salesforce Order Management. So fundamentally you will get an idea about, okay, what is B2B does, what is B2C does, what is order management does. Have a slide which can talk about that as well. But before, I'm going to talk about the overview of Salesforce OMS platform, what it does actually, and what exactly it gives a lot of immature experience for the customers who gains, and the companies as well, right? So what it does is it'll connect to the post-purchase experience. They can unify your personal, every customer is important for them, as I said, in a single screen, where you can see here an order management platform in Salesforce, where you can see the customers complete details about the orders placed, the lifetime value, the rewards balance and the postal information, their complete order summary, shipping details, payments, fulfillment details. And they do have some actions and recommendations about canceling, returning your item, discount your items, right? And they do have a shopper's experience with customer service as well. If you look at it, right, so you see a person can chat to the customer directly and then get the details about the order and get to know the details about the shipment details and all the information that is done through your service cloud. So that's what OMS does. OMS will integrate tightly with your B2C Commerce Cloud, because nowadays, if you want the best personalized experience storefront, of course, B2C is one of the best platform who can provide such experience. You can build a B2C commerce storefront and then you can directly connect it to your order management, because there's a direct adapter available to bring all the orders into Salesforce OMS and then provide you the best customer experience via chatbots. That's what OMS does for you. Apart from this, apart from bringing orders data or shipping data, apart from this, OMS can still provide you to manage the inventory along with fulfill your entire product. Once the orders placed inside your B2C commerce storefront, the orders will flow to order management, and automatically order management will have a complete data model which can talk about, and it stores all the details into different objects, including the fulfillment, including your inventory, including your location groups, shipment details, who is the shopper, who is the shipment, who's the vendor that deliver your product. Is it the FedEx? Is it the something different vendor? So all touch points have connected using Salesforce OMS. It's a perfect platform for post-purchase journey to fulfill your order. You don't require any other systems where, there are people still using SAP for managing it. Of course, you do have some SAP capabilities. You can go and then connect with this order management. If you don't have, you can still manage your fulfillment via OMS as well, right? And apart from this, it has the complete configurable supply chain workflows, distributor order management. There are some pre-built APIs available, which you can route the order, that what I said. You can still send this order information back to SAP to fulfill as well. It's not something that stopping there, but if you don't want to disconnect your SAP or any other fulfillment companies like Oracle, SAP, or any other, right? So you can still connect with the pre-built APIs. So that's what the order management does in Salesforce. And along with this, in order management, as I said, it not only provide you order data and the customer data, it give you fulfillment along with the shipping of your product as well. And it does to connect with multiple payment gateways as well. Suppose if customer haven't paid something, or else it is something that they'll reach out to the customer to done the transaction or send some sort of transaction links, right? When you left the cart, automatically people will send some sort of links to check out quickly using payment gateways. So these are all some of the gateways which is connected tightly with Salesforce. So pre-built connectors available like Stripe, PayPal, Adyen, and a couple of other companies where these payment gateways available inside Salesforce, where you can leverage and then quickly done the payouts, right? So that's what overall it provides the entire flexible omnichannel commerce journey. Along with this, as I said, what else it provides? What kind of touch points where it covers for entire customer journey? As I see here, so your normal account management. So understand your buyer's journey every step of the transactions, account history, invoicing, and more. So it's all like customer 360 for you. Along with the customer 360, you will get the modernized buying fulfillment. So you'll see entire B2B and B2C revenue shoppers experience, personalizing fulfillment experience. All those things that you can connect it under OMS called Salesforce Order Management System. This is a part of the Commerce Cloud. And you see the order services. As I said, the services of your order, the Service Cloud panel, which contains customer support. They can talk to an agent and get your queries resolved, along with the segment and personalizable marketing as well. So you can connect this information, the entire B2C information, back to your marketing cloud. You could trigger some emails on the segmented audiences and to personalize your marketing based on purchase behavior, right? You can use some trigger emails. You could use the different kind of concepts in marketing cloud. I personally use an APIs to connect with B2C and then bring the personalized experiences and trigger an emails like order updates, any order changes. An email will shoot from marketing cloud, a new onboarding welcome email, abandoned cart emails. Along with this, you could still send an email using behavioral trigger as well. So we have some behavioral trigger concept using instant recommendations where we could leverage that and then send all the communications from marketing cloud. So by using this one single product where we're connecting multiple touch points, right? Along with this, we do have inventory, as I said, is a platform supports inventory, is a platforms fulfill your entire things. Of course it does. That's what OMS gives you a real experience. So it have seamless orchestration from complex distribution networks. You can manage entire omnichannel inventory. And because in B2C Commerce Cloud, you have all the inventory available. You have the products, price books, delivery groups, shipment details, and all. Same information we are managing inside Commerce Cloud as well, the Order Management Cloud as well. At the same time, once we use this information, we can still leverage a flows, a centralized distributed order management capabilities. You could leverage your network, because inside your OMS, you can manage your retail stores, because that is where it gives a lot of thing, right? Because there are people who want to directly ship the entire product to the retail stores, and there are some distribution centers, right? So FedEx is one, and there are other different distribution channels where you can optimize and quickly, and you could manage all the locations. I can showcase how you manage all the distribution centers. Once the order has been placed, how an order will be allocated to the distribution place based on the location. We could manage everything, and that can be managed via your simple flows. It's inbuilt flows. You don't need to perform anything. It's already available. You just need to activate those flows and then tweak it accordingly as per your requirement. Okay. So that OMS can unlock your inventory as well as fulfill from anywhere your product. And apart from this, as I said, there are simplifying complex processes with clicks. As I said, like the flows are the one of the important element. I request everyone to learn about flows, because that is where it's going. Everyone is connected to the business flows. Inside OMS, you have plenty of out of the box flows available. Within the product itself comes with a lot of flows. There are flows with return item, cancel item, and payment failures, order create flow, and I can showcase all the flows. And on top of it, you can build a lot of flows based on the OMS data model that what is given by Order Management Platform. And it has a pre-built APIs where you can flexibly connect it to ERP system. That's what I said, right? The system is not stopping you anything. It still have a pre-built APIs which you can talk to SAP and then send this order data back to SAP. From SAP, you can go and then fulfill your the SAP can fulfill your order. So you can either manage OMS or either you can manage with SAP. And the real problem is the customer experience, right? Of course, you integrate with your SAP for fulfillment. You just need to get to know from SAP, the status has to go back to Salesforce again, so that you will give a better customer experience. What happens with your order, how many days it will take, and who is the shipper, and who is the provider who's going to provide. But ultimately, when you have the product in hand, I won't recommend to go with SAP. You can manage everything in Order Management Platform. Let's go to the capabilities, the features and lifecycle of Salesforce OMS. So for now, what we learned about is an overview of Salesforce Order Management Systems. But look at the capabilities, what it does, what are all the features, and the lifecycle of Salesforce Order Management Platform. When you look at the order management, right, as I said, so it's motorized the entire B2B order lifecycle powered by number one CRM, and the seamless purchase through fulfillment from 1 to N, it does N number of things. It's not, you don't need to look about what exactly happening. You can directly go to your store, the front end portal, your B2C storefront, or e-commerce portal. You can charge directly to the customer, and the information will come to here. You can manage all your inventory, location management, and you could directly check it out your personalized features as well. It's easy to manage orders at scale, and it's easy to use as well. That's what Salesforce OMS of B2B can does. Along with the features includes, it has a multiple features, as I said, right? You can look at available inventory, location segmentations availability, simple order entry on behalf of the buyers, reship items at scale, ERP integration for billing, as I said, the custom integration with ready-made APIs, and the inventory segments, reservation management, future inventory ATPs, create invoice for customer billing schedule. So you see plenty of features are available with OMS platform, which can definitely one of the best product to fulfill the customer's experience. In B2B Commerce Cloud, it only does the pre-sale operations, nothing but it only give you placing of an order. After that, B2B product won't give you anything. But using OMS, if you, on top of the OMS, if you purchase B2B commerce and OMS, then it will give you complete experience, your pre-sale experience and post-purchase experience. So that's what the real benefit of both the products. And as I said, right, so what is the life cycle? You see, B2B commerce, it has a contract management. You can talk to your own vendors to get the contract done, and you can perform account management, storefront experience. You can give storefront logins to your a wholesaler or the distributor. You could configure the quotations and then send it to distributor to get it signed for running the business. There are some approvals of quotations and checkout payments. So all these things you can manage in B2B commerce. Essentially, you could place an order, you could done the payment, and that will be stored inside B2B commerce. But on top of it, B2B commerce does nothing. But using OMS, the purchase is done over B2B commerce, but the order is going to be done fulfilled, because this B2B commerce is the Salesforce product. Either you could leverage B2B commerce, or either you could leverage a B2C storefront. Either one, it works both exactly the same. In this period, the orders will be created, B2B and B2C. Order management is a product where we'll go and then find out the inventory and fulfill your order, track and service capabilities. Everything does by order management, right? The order orchestrations, the fulfillment routing, tracking, order delivery methods, returns, exchange, reships, self-service management, chatbots, order on behalf of the customer, right? So you can do all those things using order management. As I said, the pre-built APIs, right? The planning and accounting. Still, there are few companies who manages the inventory, who manages the customer database and financial ledgers, everything in SAP. Of course, we don't eliminate those, but we do have an APIs where we can connect to SAP and then make a double integration. There's a bi-sync integration with the platforms to make it more work out, right? That's also can be. That's what the order management lifecycle of B2B commerce can does, right? So essentially, what OMS can does? What is OMS lifecycle? So current in a current product, what OMS can does? What's the customer experience? As a customer here, I place here. I want to buy something. I have Amazon portal. I'll go then and place an order. I do a payment, and we do implement some fraud checks as well as per the best security process. Once done the order summary creating in Salesforce. Once you place an order here, order summary created here, and after that, so we'll see all the orders request, everything has been created or not. Then we'll send to a fulfillment order. We have a shipment, we have the fulfillment groups available, and we have fulfillment teams available, where we can, based on the region, we can assign this order to a respective teams as a fulfillment order. And after that, a sale order will be created and it will be received by internal shipment agencies. What they'll do is they'll pick and pack your packs. They'll update the statuses, notifications back to you. And after that, we'll capture the payments and notifications, confirm shipping, because the payments are different. There are payments which done through online. There are payments which done through offline. You could manage those payment management. And once we ship order, we'll receive an order by the customer. And after that, we'll create an invoice and then send invoice back to ERP if required, or else we'll send invoice directly back to their customer's email. And customers want to return the product which they don't like. They have a process. They can go to the chatbot. They can return they can talk to a live agent to return the item, and you can process the return as an agent. You can talk to you can process the return item, and you can create a credit memo and then update the information back to ERP. So it's a combination of it's a combination of receiving a sale order, right, and pick and pack, as well as this entire customer experience versus the Salesforce order management and the order fulfillment as well, and the order delivery. So all those things which we can perform inside your OMS platform. That's how the order management lifecycle is going to be implemented inside OMS product, right? So there's a question, right? So far it's good, but is there any partners who works with OMS? Of course, the B2B and OMS, as I said, the shared partner ecosystem, they work together to pre-build innovations and platform extensions to accelerate the time to market. So there are companies who provide compliance partners, because there are fraud compliance at portals, and still there are some regional, because your portal is a regional portal, a global portal who works with the local compliance, right? So OMS platform has complete coverage of the entire global system tax and compliance. They have the partners who works with you and get you through the compliance system, and they have partners who works with the payment capture partners as well, like Mercado and Adyen, Worldplay, PayPal, and Stripe. So there are companies who works with you on the payment capture partners as well. So it's a perfect ecosystem which you can share together and make the customer feel happy with the pre-built innovation that what we have, right? So when we talk about Customer 360, right, what Salesforce Customer 360 does. So this is what our envision is, a Customer 360, which gives you complete flexibility of everything. Because as a Customer 360, if I can go to it, I want to see the person's lifetime value and the person's bonus valid points or the complete information of his purchase history, post-purchase history, and the service agent, the case information, and the marketing information, the commerce information. So that's what. And now the Slack has been one of the best tools where how it can be connected to OMS platform, right? Even Slack, there are people who has a Slack and how they can handle the case to make the fast resolutions, right? So in Slack, we have our Salesforce has a Slack adapters, connectors where we can connect to Slack with OMS platform, and then we could view the order exceptions, related customer information, and we could resolve the issues directly with the Slack flows. You can build a flows inside Slack and then get the information with order management exception alerts, order management delivery details, and you could do a real-time reporting with Slack as well. So that is one which I really like with the Slack. It has complete configure flows where you can connect to the different systems or different products all together and then bring some relevant notifications and updates. So as I said, it has multiple systems connected together to provide an entire buyer's lifecycle on a single pane of gas. It contains Service Cloud for automated service bots, manage special requests all in one place. Commerce Cloud for look at all your transactions and orders in centralized place, and Marketing Cloud to send you delivery updates, and it can directly connect to your marketing campaigns and then bring the customer experiences with real-time interactions. So that's what the real delivery of customer-centric experience talked about using order management. So look at the Salesforce OMS data model. So how it look like normally. So it's a combination of 12 objects. Whenever an order comes from B2B or B2C, either portals, immediately it will be created an order summary record. Immediately it will be created a fulfillment order, an order object, group deliveries, shipment information, order item summary, order adjustment group summary, order item tax line. So based on some sort of information, when the customer receives an order, right? So the invoice is a information that we are sending through this object. Credit memo is going to be created when they want to return an item or cancel some items, order payment summaries, and all the details. So it has a perfect relation which is built by our product team, where it can be fulfillment all your information in one single centralized data model. So that's what the best out of which I can showcase that as well, how it can be done. Now let's go the integrations of how you can integrate your Salesforce OMS with the B2B2C Commerce Cloud. Okay, I'll give a real-time demo how it works. So when you look at this order servicing integrated, right? So you have the consumers experience where they can go to the Commerce Cloud, place an order, and that information will landing into your OMS platform. On top of which, if the person want to connect with your service agents, they can use Service Cloud for an engagement through consumers directly, and Marketing Cloud where the orders details, the order updates, the returns, cancellations, everything, all the emails will be gone through Marketing Cloud to the consumers on real time. And along with, we do have flexibility that we can connect it to external OMS as well, because always I can't say that I can't able to purchase the same products, but there are customers who build their OMS and outside of Salesforce, but still we need to provide an information with a better connected with the Salesforce systems. That's nothing but Connect REST API. There's a Connect REST API where we can connect with external OMS with Salesforce to bring all the relevant information about order routing, inventory management, inventory availability, store fulfillment, supply chain management. All these things can be available that can be connected seamlessly with Salesforce using Connect REST API. That I would like to talk about in the last slides. So this is how the order servicing integration experience look like. Let's go to the demo, how it look like, okay? But before, let's see if anyone has any questions. Yes, we do have Aman. I'll showcase that. I'll do is I'll go to my B2C Commerce storefront. Okay, so I have my B2C storefront available. I personally built this Commerce Cloud instance with PIG. I use a primary instance group. So this is my Apistoki Commerce Cloud. So what I'll do is I'll just log in with one of my consumer. I have a credentials. If you want, you can go to the create account as well. So when you go to the login, and you can play around as well. You can create an account for you, and you can also play around it. You will get all the order confirmations, welcome email, everything from Marketing Cloud. And what I'll do is I'll log into my account. My account is Alex Adams. So what I'll do is I'll have this information about my arrivals, moments, or maybe I can go, let's buy some shirts. I don't have many. I'll pick one. So I'll choose my size. I'll get some of my quantity. I'll add to cart. I want some more as well. I want to purchase my iPad. I don't know who is using iPad now, but it's not a problem. I'll go and purchase an iPad as well. So I'll check the color, this color available. I'm going to add a cart. I'll go and purchase something, an accessories, because I'm going to purchase tie as well. I have this color available. I'm going to add to cart. I've added all the information to my cart. There are plenty of carts available. So what I'll do is I'll use shipping because I want to do a 2-day express shipping. So I'll select this. I'm going to perform a checkout here. So here I operate for 2-day express checkout. I'll next go to the payment. The payment, I already have some cards available. I'll just place an order. I'm going to place an order with my shipping address, which is San Francisco. I'll go and place an order. I place an order. So it'll say that thank you for your order information. We're going to send a confirmation email from Marketing Cloud to this guy. So if I go back to Alex, let's check whether he got an email or not. So it'll take a minute because if you look at right, so I tested something. So you see, this is the email that you will get from Marketing Cloud. Hey Alex, below orders has been confirmed. We'll get shipped, the product price and all the details. But within 1 minute, I can showcase the order that what we placed right now. Okay. Let's go to our OMS platform of Salesforce. Let's see the data has been, because this is a B2C Commerce Cloud, we have to find out whether the data has been come to OMS platform or not. Okay. I'm going to log in with my OMS platform. It is a developer edition. It is nothing. It is a developer edition. Okay. You could try all your everything into developer edition. You could build all this entire system. What I'll do is I'll go my order management platform. This is how the order management platform look like. This is my order management platform. So look at right. I have order summaries. There are products order summaries, order payment summaries, fulfillment orders account, and you'll get the orders, everything, locations. You can add many of the tables as well, but I'll just check if my order has been created or not. So for my order has not been created, it'll take some time to sync. So let's see, it'll take a max of minute or two in order to sync this order information. Let me see in my BM if something has happened or not. So what you have to do is, in these cases, some of the cases, what you have to do is you have to go and then check your Commerce Cloud backend. So I've just approved. This is my B2C Commerce Cloud. So I'll pick my site, the site where I've leveraged. I build a storefront reference. I build a storefront, and I use a storefront reference architecture as well. I'll go to my merchant tools. I'm gonna check it out my orders. So let me find out, is there any problem with the order? You can look at this. This order has been failed. So you see the orders which are synced with Salesforce Order Management. You'll see OM, Order Management data has been moved. Let's see what has been failure here. So here there are some issues with my required fields must be completed, start date and time. There is something happens with my flow. You see the order has been pushed to Order Management. But let me find out if I can log in with, if I can place one more order. I'll check my size. I'll go and check out with my Today Express. So I've done the payment. I've done the place in order. So you see here, the order that what I've recently done is I got an email from Marketing Cloud, and at the same time, I'll go back to my BM, the backend. I'll just check it out whether this has been synced with order management or not, or something happens with. You see, it is showing a sending back to OMS. Maybe something happens with my flow. It's still showing a sending. Yeah, now it's accepted is here. Now it's accepted. And now this 1302 is an order which has been synced with the OMS platform. When I refresh the screen, look at 1302 has been created here in Salesforce, which is given by Alex Adams. As you see here, the products that what I ordered, black single pleat athletic food, the suite that what I ordered with shipping address. As I said, right, when an order summary has been created, it will create another 12 tables inside Salesforce. One with the fulfillment order, because you have to send this information back to the shipping team so that they'll ship your information to the respective shipping locations. They look at the order summaries, your shipping information, your order payment summaries. If you can go to the related, look at your fulfillment order product summaries, shipping addresses, order payment summaries. So you'll see all the information has been captured automatically. And now what I'll do is I have some information where I want to check it out the customer. This Alex Adams is a person who built it, is a person who placed an order. And now what we can check it out. Alex Adams has some issues where he can go and then try it out. But let me finish this. This is how the orders has been synced with the OMS platform. And that is what I would like to showcase as a part of the demo. But in next slide, once you see how the orders has been synced, the next thing is Service Cloud integration. So the orders has been done, then what has happened? The one which I showcased, right? I can showcase you the 360 view of the customers on the order summary. And now you can see all the order summaries, what I've placed so far with a single view. And now what I'll do is, I have a problem with my order. I want to return that product that what I ordered. Okay. Now let's see how I can use the case management, the omni-channel routing, and how I could interact with the service agent of the company to solve my one of the return items. Okay. Let's go to the demo and let's find out. So what I can do is I can showcase how we connected the Service Cloud for the better customer experience with B2C Commerce Cloud. Now what I'll do is I'll go back to my storefront. This is my shoppers. I placed an order. Let me see. I'll check my orders as well. I think I want to replace or return some orders. I want to cancel some orders. So I'll go and then chart with an expert. So before chart with an expert in Salesforce, you should enable your omnichannel. I myself available on online. Let's go and then Alex is going to chat. Alex Adams. Alex. Okay, I want to cancel my item. Let's please help us. I'm gonna start chat with Alex, the service agent, and the agent is on the way. But before agent will come to me, so a bot will help you out for some of the customer service questions. So Alex, I'm display assistant. What you would like to do? Ask me anything. Hey, I want to check my recent orders. Okay, let's see what kind of orders that Alex has been placed. Oh yeah, I think today you placed an order, and your order placed yesterday 117. You placed 2 orders today. Let's go and then check it out. This 1-to-1 order. I wanna, oh, my order is fulfilled. Okay, but the question is I want to cancel my order. Okay, let me talk to an agent to cancel this order. Yes, I would like to connect to an agent who can assist further. Well, an agent is on the way. An agent is Phaneendra is here, and what I would like to do is I'll accept this case. I'll accept this conversation. Oh, what's happening? Okay, this guy, is there any past chats with, oh, something hasn't happened with this guy, Alex. Oh, let's review it. What's happening this guy? So why is coming again and again for us? Let's check his details about the customer. Okay, there are some related records available. Okay, he's calling from so on. So, oh yeah, okay. Let's start with him. Hey, Alex. What's up? How may I help you out? So Alex is going to start conversation with this. Hey, Fanny, let's cancel my latest order, please. Okay. So as an agent, okay, let me check. So what I'll do is I'll just check the respective information that what Alex has been captured. So what kind of order? Okay, the order is talking about this. Alex want to cancel an orders. So what I'll do is I'll just add some recommendations where I just want to open my flow because I build some flows to cancel order items. So when you build a flow, it automatically captures all the order line items here. I'm going to choose this. I'm going to ask customer what is the reason behind this. Maybe you want to change your mind, or product did not meet with expectations, or product was damaged, but for now it's been that change of mind. I'm going to remove shipping amount as well. I'll click on next, and I'll give the summary of this entire information before I cancel. I'm going to check it out, all the amounts and the details. I think all good. I think let's go and then submit out. So once I submit, I'm done. My successfully cancellation has been done. I click on finish. So once I'm done, automatically my entire amount has been gone to 0, and every information has been success. The status has been updated to cancelled, and the fulfillment order also go back and then it shows as cancelled. So you don't need to do anything. The shipping, we're not sending this information back to shipping again, right? So this, like this, you can look at all your information on the feed as well. What's happening? Your product summary has been cancelled. The shipping has been cancelled. Everything has been cancelled with the real-time updates. At the same time, we are sending a notification back to the customer through his email via Marketing Cloud. I'm going to send this confirmation because this is the one I placed again. And I'm going to send one more email in the next 2 minutes saying that your order has been cancelled. And this is the amount that we are refunding it to your own bank account. Right now, I can reply to the customer saying that because he's waiting for me, I'll go and then I'll just talk to this guy. Hey, your order has been cancelled. You will receive an email on same. Thank you. So I'll inform to Alex. Hey, thanks, buddy. Then what I can do is I'll go and then I'll initiate the chat. Then what I'll do is I'll just go and then cancel it as well. I'll end the chat. Yep. So like this way that we are providing a seamless customer experience with the company that we place an order, and that's how we will make sure the customer will be happy and he'll get a real-time communication to Marketing Cloud as well, right? So that's what we're connecting multiple systems. That's what we're connecting a multiple systems to get through it, what's exactly been happening, and then the person is getting a real-time update as well, right? So that's what this demo has been talking about. How are we connecting a B2C portal with Service Cloud for better customer experience, right? So I think the biggest question, so everybody asked me the same question, right? So how are we connected this? How are we connected this entire information? How we connected this OMS with B2C Commerce Cloud? I have something for you guys. Maybe this will help you out for sure. Let me showcase it step by step that what I have done, what I have performed. Maybe that gives a little experience and the little information as well. Look at this, right? So what I've done is I just I started my journey by looking at the product, and then I activated my new developer account. So once I activated my new developer account, what you have to do is there are two things actually. So whether you want to go with the person accounts, because I've gone with the person accounts normally, because I want to implement a B2B2C scenario because it works for both B2B as well as B2C. That's where I've gone with my scenario with B2B2C. If you want to go with the B2B2C scenario as well as individual shopper scenario, you have to enable the person account. That was more accurate as per the industry best practices. You have to enable the person account. In order to enable the person account, you have to raise a case with support and provide your org ID to enable the person account. Once this person account has been done, what you have to do is you have to enable the order settings. In Salesforce, you have to go to the setup. You can go to order settings. In order settings, you have an options where you can enable orders, native, negative quantity, zero quantity, and you can enable optional price book for orders as well. It is an optional. It's not something which you don't require. You can enable all this information. Once you do this, what you have to do is just go to the order management. Once you go to the order management, you have to enable order management for your organization, B2C commerce connection, B2C integration, user person account for shoppers. As I said, right, I leverage person accounts for shoppers because my use case is B2B2C. That's where I enable person accounts. If it's not enabled, right, if you not enable person account, it will give you an error here. Below this, a red color one. You have not enabled your person account. Please reach out to Salesforce account executive or Salesforce customer support. After that, I enable the data matching rules as well, because there are so many customers with the same email where I want to reconcile everything and storing under one single connection. But there's a question, right? Okay, we have done this, but in B2C Commerce Cloud, what kind of operation does we have to perform? So once you've done this, as is shown here, once you go to enable order settings, you click on logout on login, enable order management settings, B2C commerce settings, you activate the order management integration B2C settings, the one which I've showcased everything. You just need to enable it. Once you enable this, you have to go the best practices. Of course, in B2C, in you look at your B2C storefront, right? And if you look at your merchant information, so I can see all my products. So the best practice always, when integrating with the marketing cloud or a commerce cloud, I strictly recommended everyone to export this all the product data and then insert into Salesforce Commerce Cloud as well as your marketing cloud. I'll tell you why. See, sometimes what will happen is some of the products where, it is just an optional step. I'm just saying it's just an optional step, but it's always a good practice to load the products, the same products and the price books directly to your order management platform as well as a marketing cloud. That will give you a lot of information, because when you write a query in marketing cloud, because there's a situation, right? I want to send an order statement on monthly statement to the customer. So while I send a monthly statement, I want to see all the orders placed by customers into marketing cloud in a data extension. And in marketing cloud, I see the product ID has been matching with my local database or not, and pick the image from that, and then just to leverage that for email content management system, right? So that's where it's a best practice to upload all the products into OMS as well as marketing cloud. Once you does that, it's an optional again. I said it's an optional again. Add the delivery methods, very, very important. Very important. If you not add the delivery methods in OMS platform, you have to add the delivery methods. You can go to delivery. Order delivery methods. So in order delivery methods, you see my order delivery methods for all. I added all my delivery methods. If you look at my 2-day express, the one which I've chosen. So 2-day express, the reference number, this is very, very important. If you don't have order methods that what you're placing in order, the order will be failed. It will not sync to Salesforce OMS platform. Those orders we can see under this. If you can go to your merchant tools, you see order, nothing but in marketing cloud, it's the shipping methods. Okay. In B2C, shipping methods. You look at right. I have a 2-day express. I've chosen the ID 002. The same has to be matches with here. Otherwise, the orders won't be synced. This is very, very important. This order delivery methods has to be implemented. And it just product is just an optional. But these three are very important. The description, reference number is nothing but an ID of this B2C commerce. You have to manage this all shipping methods. The same shipping methods I created inside our OMS platform. If you look at right, if I go my order delivery methods, see all the order delivery methods that I've created exactly like B2C Commerce Cloud. Once this is done, so the next step is you have to enable the B2B commerce integration. When you work with any other integrations with the chatbot or snap-ins, right? So when you build a snap-in, so you need to enable codes. If you not enable codes, it will throw an error. It will not get you connected. The same thing. We have to be when we integrated B2C commerce versus Salesforce OMS platform, you have to trust the platforms. The trust the platforms is going to be happen between an option called order to order connection. There is an option in OMS that is called under connect to B2C commerce. There's an option manage cloud to cloud connections. You have to come here, and then you have to be enable. You have to click on new connection, and then you have to take the domain of your storefront. Nothing but this. This is a consumer storefront, right? You have to take the domain of the storefront, take the domain of the storefront, and then you have to create a new domain here and then make a OAuth. Once you do a connector, this will be connected immediately. After that, what you have to do is you have to take this tenant key. You have to take this tenant key, come to B2C Commerce, and from here you have to add under the trusted sites. Under administration panel, there is a concept of cloud trust. Click on cross cloud trust because we have done a cross cloud integration, right? From here in tenant group, you have to add the tenant, this the key that what I've seen, right? core/prod under the organization ID, the same thing that what we have seen here. You just need to add this tenant key under this B2C Commerce portal, and then that's it. So once you created this tenant group, then automatically you see a connection is established. You see here, the connection has been established. Once you've done this, then you're good to go. You're done with your connection setup, and you're done. The orders seamlessly will flow and sync. Apart from this, once you've done the integration, there are some field level security needs to be enabled for order management for some certain objects, right? Because you have to go to each and every object and then add some status values for order cancellation, status value for orders. If you look at the order summary, right? So there are some of the status available here. If you look at this order summaries, you have to go to each and every object, and there are some objects which require a pick list values. You see, right? When I go back order again, I'll go to the details. So all this information will not be available at the time of initial. You have to go and then add all these pick list values. Okay. At the same time, you have to add all the cancellation reasons as well, and you have to add multiple. There are places where you have to go and then add multiple options. And once you have done this, and you have to enable some field level security for order management objects. And the main important thing, you enable the person account. But you forgot to add the person account as a default record type for accounts. So what you have to do is you have to go to the profiles. Go to the profiles, and in profiles, so under your record type settings, you have to go to the system admin, the one which I'm currently leveraging, and in the custom profile, so you look at the record type. You see here in the account, make sure this will be your default, person account should be the default. Otherwise, the orders won't be synced. You will throw an error. That error I've already showcased in my orders. You see some of the random errors while do a sync connection, but you manage all those things. This should be very important. Make sure this account should be a person account as a default. Once you've done this, then you have to, as I said, you have to provide a trust between B2C site versus OMS because it's a cross-cloud integration. Once you've done this, you have to go to the setup cloud-to-cloud connection, and you have to connect with the B2C Commerce Cloud, and then you can verify the orders syncing to BDC store to order management platform. So these are all the minimal steps which you have to perform in order to integrate the cross clouds between B2C Commerce Cloud versus order management platform, Salesforce one, right? So that's how the demo look like. The entire OMS integration with cross cloud, and along with the marketing cloud is a separate story altogether. Maybe I'll cover in a different story. Marketing cloud integration with B2C Commerce Cloud is a different story altogether. It's not. It's a different topic altogether. But as I want to showcase you all the orders, whatever the orders that what I got here, right? All these orders, if you look at these orders, all these orders comes from marketing cloud only. We are not using service cloud because I wanna it's easy. You see the abandoned card. These are all the abandoned card emails. Because I gone here and then I've checked it out. So you can see, check out the card before the deal is off. So these kind of scenarios where I would like to explain in next different sessions, how to connect marketing cloud with B2C commerce portal and make all the best out of the use cases. Okay. For now, let's go back. Let's see if anyone has any questions. I covered most of the stuff. Okay. Aman, can you send the sign up link of site? Okay. This is the sign up link where you can try and play around as well. How is OMS licensed? It's a good question. So I'll showcase Salesforce Order Management license. So look at this Salesforce Order Management. So it's all different. It's like a B2B Commerce Cloud, because when you look at your B2B Commerce Cloud, right, the same kind of a concept it is. So it has both two packages, one with starter, one with growth. The starter comes with per order. If a customer places an order, so it automatically charges you $0.30, and it's up to you that how many orders that you're expecting on an average of on a year. And you can see here what are all the features of starter versus growth, 360 view customer, native integration to Service Cloud, pre-integration with the B2C Commerce Cloud. So this is what I've showcased to you guys, Service Cloud and B2C Commerce Cloud. Complete lifecycle management I've showcased, how the orders has been placed from there to fulfillment, order delivery method, shipments, and the localization features, As I said, there are localization features available, local language, currency, tax formatting, everything available. Distributed order management for your entire stuff, omni-channel inventory. So all these features available. The only thing is distributed order management won't be available for starter, but it will be available for thing. And inventory, right? So you can manage your up to 20 locations. You could manage your 20 locations to ship, because you can manage 20 locations to ship your product to the customer's location, and this will support up to 500 locations. And there are some features as well available here, right? So this is order management pricing. And let's see, and I would like to talk about some licensing and the permissions that are required to enable this order management. So if I look at my user, I can give you some high-level synopsis about the permissions that's required in order to activate this OMS platform. Look at right, I have simply 3 permissions that are really important. Order management agent, the person who's really want to talk to the customers. Order management operations manager, who will see all the entire order 360, the customer 360 and all the details. Order management shopper, the shopper who want to do a cancellation orders, or on behalf of the shopper, you can perform many of the recommendations, right? So all these 3 are really important. Based on, because I perform all the activities, I require all 3. If based on the requirement and the functionality of the persona, you could just choose one and then it automatically does that. So these are the permission set in order to give for each persona based on their duties of work, right? So let's go back to my presentation. And as I said, so we connected Service Cloud, and I've talked about marketing journeys, how you could place, but this is something where there are 2 things, right? So ideally, I want to show Cross Cloud, but it's a different story. But the thing is where you see you got orders, right? So what you can do actually in orders, you got order information, you got order info, order details, right? And you got the shipment details, shipment status, cancellations, everything, right? So once you have got everything, so ultimately I have one more solution. You have Marketing Cloud. That Marketing Cloud, you can do MC connector is available. MC connector available for synchronized data extensions. You could go and then integrate with this platform directly. So you no need to do a B2C commerce versus this. You don't require it. You can directly use this route also to in order to send a personalization emails from Marketing Cloud. But there are some use cases, abandoned cart, right? Abandoned cart email, abandoned cart scenario, or maybe there are some use cases where personalized web experience. You're browsing something and we want to send you the top, the top searches of you, right? All those things typically you could leverage B2C to this route. But for some of the routes that what we talked about, the order statuses, your order confirmation, order shipment, payment summaries, all you can done through directly this route. So it's either options that can be flexible as per your requirement. You can pick anyone. And if you want to do both, I love both, because there are some use cases where can be done through B2C. There are use cases can be done through Marketing Cloud connector, right? Like this. So let's go back to a presentation. Yeah, this is how this Commerce Cloud Insights with Marketing Cloud Journeys works. I've given you both the options. Let's pick the one which is really beneficial. And yeah. And I given a demo of B2C Commerce Portal, how Marketing Cloud for better customer engagement. I showcase how we place an order, email notifications, and some of the welcome email, abandoned cart, and all the stuff we can do. So if you look at the big picture, right? So whatever we talked about, and we look at all the use cases and the demos. So the big picture, what every customer want to see, you look at, right? Customer place an order, confirmed emails. After that, you can look at the speed and sustainability of the customer with the product is, how your shipper is going to deliver the product. They can chat with our agent, real-time notifications were what we talked about it. They can frictionlessly return the orders using talk to an agent. So we covered all this on a high level, right? That is what the big picture. So it's like one centralized page for managing your order data, history, customer records, and everything. So it's all automations and the flexibility and the scalar wise that we are perfectly fit with this. And there are some people who help us. For like FedEx is one of the Salesforce big customer where the FedEx is partner with Salesforce, and we are delivering a lot of orders to FedEx as well, right? So along with when you look at the loyalty and the partnering experience, so as I said, the FedEx is the one where they can help us for because this is one of your delivery location delivery agent. FedEx will pick you all the orders from the location, and then they'll process your orders with the sustainability, and then they'll get the real-time order status as well. So it's all how we are combining the sources to manage the customer behavior as well as delivering you the right expectations all the time. So this all work with our ERP, right? So as I said initially, support both sides of your business. It doesn't stop you anywhere. But you look at your ERP today and how you shade the services together to bring the best customer experience using the payments, invoices, inventory, like the Salesforce OMS and the ERP. So you can combine together with the frictionless APIs and then get it done very faster. Right? So as I said, the biggest question for CSOX agents, Funny, is that the gross taxation can be available in Salesforce OMS platform. Can we update cancel flow? Can we integrate B2C with data mapping? As I said, all this will be available. As I said initially, there are two vendors. There are localized vendors available for Salesforce who can help you for managing your gross taxation VAT calculations and the cancellation flows, B2C integration, data mappings, and all those things can be done. And that can be pretty much possible inside Salesforce OMS platform. And the payments, right? So the payment summary object created, and you can look at the payments. If somebody have some issues, they can directly integrate this payment gateways directly from OMS platform and send the payment gateway link directly to the customer to get it paid as well. So you have balance tracking, custom payment methods. You have a pre-built integrations to some of the payment gateways, not for IDN, not only for IDN. There is Stripe, there is PayPal. All these are available. I would like to showcase one thing as well. So the question you comes, right? All the summaries. I'll go to my one of the order. So if I look at any one of my order that I placed from B2C, when you look at this, right? So under payment summaries, you have the summary of the information has been captured with all the details. So from here, you can see the payment method as well, the payment card, the details and all, what has been captured from the customer with the encrypted format. So here you should manage kind of information here where you could send a payment link. You could build that flow as well using out-of-the-box flows. Then look at the flows, right? So you do have a lot of flexibility to manage or create a flow, because by default, this product comes with a lot of pre-built flows. You no need to work or build those flows. You look at the flows, right? So I build a flows, cancel item flow, create order summary flow, discount flow, and you can look at this return flow, reship order flow. So if you want to build a new flows altogether as well, so these flows will be available. So there are different, if you want to build a screen flow, you could just create the flow, and then in the flow you can take a new resource. In the new resource, you could choose multiple choices, and you can build those flows as well if you want to ask for the requirements. But by default, the B2B OMS platform will give you a lot of information, and you could try to check it out, this Flow Trigger Explorer as well, and this can give you the complete orchestration, something like the part dot kind of system. So that's how it works, and there are plenty of options available for each and every order summary. You can look at a lot of tables available for the fulfillment orders, order product summaries, shipment address, order adjustment group summaries, right? And you can look at under the fulfillment order, you can see all the fulfillment details, the shipping details, the people, the locations. So here it is, you can manage all the locations here, all the locations, because up to 20 locations, as I said, as per the starter pack. You could design the locations because this is the location where it automatically assigns through flow, and then it will be synced with your OCA platform as well. So you could manage the platform in such a way that it never misses on a single information. You could directly send all this information, the placement of an order from the fulfillment of an information along with some real-time updates. That's what an OMS can does. Right. So I'll go back. So there's a payments, and there's a global complaint. And as I said, the platforms and ISV combines to meet regulatory requirements. It's GDPR compliance completely, which supports PIE, and the credit memo regulations as per different countries have their own regulations of credit memo, and all these are requirements for inalterability, storage security, and archival of invoice and credit memos as well. So you can, the best out of information has been already managed and procured inside OMS platform. You don't need to worry about all the GDPR compliance or regulatory requirements. It's been a perfect platform which is managed by everything. And the last topic that what I would like to talk about, as I said initially, we have Of course, people don't have a budget. I don't have B2C Commerce Cloud budget. I don't have even B2B Commerce Cloud budget. But I do have an OMS. I have internal resources who are pretty good in terms of Angular, in terms of web applications, design, and everything. Ultimately, what I look is, okay, I have web OMS. Can a Salesforce provides any API to bring all the OMS related information? Of course, it does. There's a Connect REST API who will the best out of the breed currently what I see, who can connect like real-time notifications, the charter and all, so you can use Connect REST API. And it's slightly different between the APIs. Like the biggest question, when to use Connect REST API? Of course, the Connect REST API we can leverage. We can want to build an app, integrate third-party web systems, and display an external feed to systems, actionable integrated third-party sites. If you want to post a charter, the real-time notifications to different social channels, it could build some gaming also. It could build some custom branded skin for charters of your organization. And there is one more question: how this can be how this can be different from normal REST APIs? The REST API, which is something everybody aware of it, like in the REST API limits. The REST API limits every 24 hours, as per our organization, the limits will be reset. But here, what will happen is the limits of API also will completely depend upon the Salesforce licenses that what you purchased, right? And the number of users that what you get it from Salesforce. But in Connect REST API, it works like per application. When you integrate a Salesforce OMS or a Salesforce platform with an application of a single outside of web app, it works like per application, per user, per hour. So how it calculated is, so when you're interacting with the person of web OMS, when you get some of the order information, or when you get shipping information or any other details, you will each and every call will calculate it as a one Connect API call, and that will be works like a per hour. Every hour it will be reset. So the rate limiting is completely different between the Connect REST API versus your normal SOAP and REST APIs, right? So that's how it works. And when you look at what all Connect API does, I'll just showcase. I don't have much information on this, but I'll showcase Salesforce Connect REST API. When you look at this Connect REST API developer guide, and here you will see the best out of the breed. You can look at all the details about. Look at if anyone want to talk to the web OMS for B2B commerce or B2 the OMS system. So this API can provide all the information about the content and the information about the shipment and all the details. Let me go back and bring you this for B2B related. You can look at, if you want to get the commerce web store front, you could use these resources to get the address of the information. And if you want the application web store contest, you can leverage this API to bring the data. And you could see a lot of APIs are available. The Connect REST APIs are available based on functionality of that, how you integrate the web order management with Salesforce. You could insert the data, you could update the data, you could update the shipping information, you could cancellations, everything, you can use it. All the storefront cart information, cart item checkout, all these things you could directly integrate it into your web OMS via Connect REST API. I would like to go through this. I would like to share this link as well. Probably could take a look at this one as well, right? And maybe we check with, yep. So that's how the Connect REST API can help you out for managing the web OMS platforms to connect with the order management systems, so the B2B commerce systems. So that is how it works. And that's it for today, team. Thank you so much for listening so much from last one hour. I hope this is something can be really useful today, and something we all learned something, right? So let's see if anyone has any questions. Can you send the sign up? I sent a link already. OMS licenses we covered. Presentations, Shakti will take care of it. How well can we use Salesforce OMS with B2B2C and Lightning experience? As I said, right, Aman, so it's completely leveraged. You can leverage this OMS with, B2B commerce. It will only tell you up to order creation. After that, fulfillment is not going to be happen. By using OMS, you can connect this with entire B2B, and B2C also we showcase how the orders can be placed from B2C to OMS platform. From OMS, how we are fulfilling the order management and sending some real-time notifications and connected with the customer with the real-time chatbots. Can we have a session for B2B with the OMS? Yes, sure. I already delivered this session on my last meetup. I can share the recordings as well. Can you talk about omni-channel inventory and distributor order management? Yeah, sure, definitely. So in omni-channel inventory we have, I'll go back to that slide. So when you look at this omni-channel inventory, right, as I said, we have a single source of truth for accurately view location level inventory across all fulfillment channels. Normally, as I said, sir, initially, as a best practice where you can bring you're bringing already the shipping information, and we're already bringing the products data and the price book information relating to those store agents as well. If you could bring all the data back to Salesforce Order Management, and you have the same data available in B2C Commerce Cloud as well. So it's an ideal that you could look at both the information in a single place so that you could accurately view the location-wise inventory across all the fulfillment. At the same time, in OMS, when you place an order, you can build some sort of another custom fields to manage your inventory. Okay, you place an order for so-and-so quantity. Okay, the quantity has been decreased from maybe 10 to 3, and that quantity we get sync back to B2C Commerce Cloud so that we are managing both the places in the same inventory. And when you look at the distributor order management, so you know your networks, all retail stores and distribution centers. So we will get to know how much is the store fulfillment can be available. So we can come to know what kind of information we're storing, all the stores information, and along with this we know what kind of quantity of the stores available for each and every record. So the flows will definitely help you out for managing your because when a customer places an order, we'll get to know from which store he has been placed, and we'll get to know that information from B2C Commerce Cloud. When we get that information, automatically we will manage the data internally, and then we will send that information back to your stores as well. So, but every store, I think we would recommend to have a license and the login for them so that they'll manage their store quantities as well. So that's where both the complex distribution networks works together to manage your customer's life cycle. Let's see if. Thank you for such a detailed demo. Thank you, Anand. Is there any challenges or limitations do you encounter? If you have shared something, will be great. Okay. Challenges or limitations, I personally haven't implemented for any customers as of now. I've done a kind of a proof of concept how it can be make a meaningful product, and that can take to the customers in a real time lifetime for these regions. In terms of limitations, as I said, the distribution management is something which is going to be taken through APIs. It's not something which you have to be, because you have to manage the inventory in both the systems. And the only thing is the OMS, Salesforce OMS data can't go back to the B2C Commerce Cloud. So ideally, we have to build a OCAP, the APIs, where we can talk and then update the same information back to B2C Commerce Cloud. That is one where we would like to see some sort of limitation, because it's not a two-way sync. It's just a one-way. Only from B2C to order management, the data has been syncing. From order management to B2C, the order has not been syncing in order to manage the quantities and all. I believe we build an integration between order management to B2C via OCAP. OCAP is an open commerce API which can talk to any third-party system to manage the data correlations and data equalities. So pretty much I've seen those things, but still I'm just learning and debugging something which can which can definitely give a lot of information. But I'll keep share my details. I'll give some more session.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I think you covered almost all the questions. It's a really great session, Pani. Is there any Trailhead module available for to integrate?
The Trailhead module, order management.
Okay, great.
Salesforce Trailhead.
Yeah, great. I think you guys can explore using this Trailhead also. Yeah. Once again, thank you, Phaneendra. It was a very informative session altogether. You walk through end to end, and interestingly, it's a step by step guide to how to enable this OMS from the Salesforce. And hope this helpful to everyone. Thanks to sharing your knowledge to the Trailblazer community group. Thank you all the participants, and please stay safe and healthy. We'll see you again for the next session. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you, Shakti. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.